Vanni, slow start to the game. Not much happened in the first half, but everything seemed to wake up in the second. And just felt
Yeah, the difference that we changed the tactics in the at halftime. We went playing with the back three, 3-4-1-2, and of course that allowed us to win the ball much higher, to have a player more when we were pressing and when we were attacking. All the same time, it exposed us in transition, and we considered. I have to be honest, I don't remember the second goal of them, but the first and third goal in transition, because one was Cava 1v1 with the goalkeeper save. We were 7 players attacking, boom, transition goal, and the other one was maybe the foul on Diver. So it's a little bit of a blanket that is I think we've been let's put like this: we've been lucky in lucky. I don't think we deserve to be 0-0 the first half. I think they were the better team. We couldn't find the distance. The third game in 6 days was a factor, and we were unable to press. And so we were defending always in our final third. And Cody made 2 very good saves in the first half. And so I said, let's change, because if not, we cannot stay 90 minutes there and not creating anything. The change brought a lot offensively, and it exposed us in those transition where they have been really good. I think in the second half, beside the beginning when they hit the bar, they only came into our box on these 3 transition moments, and they were very clinical. They scored 3 out of 3, and that was the difference for us of winning or tying.
what were your thoughts on Lucas Cavallini? I thought it was probably one of his best games.
I think it's by far the best game that he played for the Whitecaps. And as I told you a lot in the last few weeks, guys, he's a different player than last year. Physically, he's a minor, and mentally, he's in a much better space. He works for the team. He works, and when you work for the team a lot, then you get back the chance. So he did very well. The first goal could have done better probably in that 1v1 with the goalkeeper, because we go 2-0, and I think they're gonna be so down after the 2-0 that maybe the thing is gonna become very easy for us. But then he kept working, and then winning 1v1, protecting the ball, and at the end also he almost had the chance to score the 2-1. Sorry, the 4-3, and unfortunately he didn't go inside.
And no yellow card.
Huh?
And no yellow card either.
I know you look at, yes, that's actually bad. It's actually an achievement for you. Maybe. I think that they were better the first half. We were better the second half, and I think at the end, if we see everything, probably the tie is fair, because I think the second half we should have scored more or concede 1 goal less, but they deserve a goal in the first half. No, it was the yellow card, and also I saw him after 30 minutes very tired. Probably again, he always played the 6 games, the 3 games in 6 days. And his game is all about engine, and is all about being relentless in pressing and attacking the space when we have the ball. So that's the reason why we put Michael in, and I think he did well. Yeah. I don't know. It's a question for the doctor. If yes, we welcome them. If not, there's no problem. The guys that you've seen today, they put a fantastic fight, and they will do it the same against Dallas on Wednesday. I think he did well. I think he did in the first half. He did very well. I think he was the most solid defender that we had in the first half. In the second half, of course, the tactics was exposing more the back three, and the counterattack. But what they did, like I think it was good. We need to make better decision and when we have the ball, because again we were attacking en masse with 6-7 players, and we cannot lose the ball. I don't care for the first goal because it's a chance. Lucas is in front of the goal, but the second and the third goal we lost the ball in a pretty naive way, I would say, and that's the difference between winning and losing today.
Ren Raposo's taken a lot of chances that he's been getting lately, consistent minutes, he's giving you a good return. Can you just talk about how important minutes are for a youth player like that?
Yeah, they're fundamental, of course. The more you play, the more you get into rhythm, the more you have confidence, and I think Ryan did very well. I took him off at the end because I wanted to have Pedro and having another like offensive player, but in the mix. But I think he did well. He scored a goal. It was a little bit. I don't want to say confused, but it was harder the second half defensively because playing without a fullback behind, and you have to manage when to press, when to drop. But I think that at the end his game is positive for sure.
What do you make of Cody Cropper stepping in goal? I think he is the backup.
I think he's doing very well. The two saves that he makes in the first half were really good. On the 3 goals, I don't think he could have done much more. He gave us experience, stability, and again, as I said before, we want Thomas to be back as soon as possible, but we feel that Cody is filling the void pretty well. With him in goal, we had half of the game in Toronto won, another clean sheet against Paolo, and then a tie here where when he played a good role, to be honest.
You mentioned you thought that Rusty was getting a little bit tired in the first half.
Yeah.
When you look at like this really busy stretch for the rest of the month, how are you going to approach practice? Like, are you going to take it easy in training?
Yeah, we need to do it. We need to do it. Everything needs to be, I would say, in a way, not to overtrain the player and to try to work on the tactics, but with no many times on the field. So it's videos, it's it's a practice intensity for 1-2 minutes and then stop. So we have everything in place to do it, and it's and then it's good that this time we have 4 days, not 3 days. So the day off tomorrow is gonna be really, 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 really important for us to recharge a little more and have 2 days of full practice in order to prepare Dallas, because we know that Dallas is gonna be a really hard game, and we need a result. We need to keep this streak on, and it's okay. We cannot win every game, but it's good that when we cannot win, we tie. So that's I know it's the thing that we didn't give up, even if it was like look one of those days that we attack and then they score, we attack and then we didn't give up, and that's the spirit of the team that I want to see, and I think it's a spirit that make us in the run for a long time if we keep playing like this.